hard things to do is say we're going to draw a bunch of telephone poles. Here's a telephone pole done in perspective. We have just the pole and its crossbar is going to a vanishing point down here. That means that the top of the pole will go to a vanishing point way over here. I'll do that line very lightly so we can just, so it's just there as a guide. Now we want to put these telephone poles, we know that they're all going to go the bottom of the pole here and the top of the pole here all the way back. But how do we know exactly where to put them this way? Because we already saw by working on the squares that that space is not exactly in the middle when we put when we mark try to find the center of some square going back in space this way. What we have to do is this: we have to put the second telephone pole in wherever we think it might go. We'll say it's going to go there. There's no way to measure this. That's just how far you think it's going to go. Now, in order to find where the next pole is going to go or where to put the crossbars, watch what will happen. With this crossbar, we have to make a line to this vanishing point where that crosses the telephone pole. That means that the crossbar on this telephone pole is going to go to the other vanishing point over here. How long will it be? That line, watch. We'll draw a line from this end of that bar all the way down here to the vanishing point, and from the other end of that crossbar all the way to the vanishing point. Now this crossbar is going to go from here. You'll just have to match those. You have to go to that same line that goes to the vanishing point this way. Now we've got the second one in place. That's good. Now where do we put the third one in order to get it to look correct with where this one is? Watch how we do that. We have to measure the first telephone pole. It's about 5 inches, 5 inches high. So at 2.5 inches, we mark that. This is 1/2 the distance of this pole. We make a line from there to the vanishing point, to this following vanishing, just way back here in space like this. Now, let me get another color to work with. Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw a line from the bottom of this first pole through this middle line that we just did and extend it to the top of the telephone pole, the next for the lines. That's the line that lines up with this line right here and this one. This is going to be the top of the next telephone pole. See, I'll put a vertical down here. And the reason that works is that this pole is exactly halfway between these in perspective. See, if I did a line down here, we have what we did before with the end of the box. So there's this third pole put exactly in the right place. Now if I make the crossbar on that third pole, it has to cross here. See, it's lined up with this on that same line, going to this vanishing point, and it extends from this line to the vanishing point, to this line up here, to the vanishing point. Same place that this goes. See, I'll put a little mark up here so you can see where that goes here. See? We're looking at a glass cylinder, a round glass cylinder. We're looking into the top. Our eye level is above it. We can see into the top. Notice the elliptical shape.